Hello guys, and what is going on? This is the Club of the Man 1993 coming just for a quick little video. First of all, yes, I made it safely down the south for my trip, at which I'm having a really good time so far. Currently sitting in my sister's living room, watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and playing some Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, practicing for that Let's Play. We'll be starting hopefully in a couple weeks for sure. But I just wanted to give my quick thoughts though on the breaking news today we heard for WWE. Of course, two of the people we knew were leaving. One, though, I was a little surprised by. So it was announced today that Tye Dillinger, Hideo Itami, and even though he's TJP, TJ Perkins, to me, still always will be, were all released from their contracts today from WWE. Now, I know that, Itami had requested his release, I think, like, right after the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Then, Tye Dillinger on Tuesday announced publicly on Twitter that he had requested for his release also. TJP, I had no clue was on the verge of leaving, which I kind of don't blame him, because let's face it, TJP's definitely, even though the Cruiserweight division's been better, he still was someone I felt was quite getting out of the ground basically after he dropped the Cruiserweight Championship to the Brian Kendrick after Kendrick won it off him at Hell in a Cell in 2016. It's a shame because with Perkins put on great performances in the Cruiserweight Classic like he did, being the first Cruiserweight champion, he wasn't really booked that well at all. They did turn him heel, which I felt was a better route for him to go, but I kind of blame him because even something seemed a little bit off in the match he had with Humberto Carrillo on Tuesday. It looked like he was mixed up being like a baby face or a heel. I still cannot tell which direction he was going. But he kind of felt a little more like, just a jobber putting over Carrillo in the match. Of course, Itami, again, Itami probably would have gone a lot further if it wasn't for those couple big injuries he had in his career. Because, he had a lot of potential, but let's face it, Finn Balor basically, got the push that he was supposed to get. It's after Balor won the NXT Championship and had it for almost 300 days. That was supposed to be Itami, but that severe shoulder injury that kept him out for like 14 months was probably costing him from that. So I feel like those injuries kind of derailed his career in some ways. So I can't completely blame WWE on that. Tye Dillinger though, yeah, the WWE just didn't even give him a chance at all. Like on NXT, he gained that babyface momentum that he gained towards the end of his NXT run. Which, yes, he wasn't winning too many matches, but he was losing for the right reasons and gaining that momentum that a proper babyface to be booked for needed. And I thought he had potential to be a great mid-card wrestler on SmackDown, but of course he came up during the Road Dogg era, so unfortunately the damage had been done, unfortunately. Now, I was very interested to know what they were going to do with him and Randy Orton when Orton was attacking him and he hurt Dillinger's one finger. But apparently that was to write off Dillinger because he needed to have hand surgery back right before Survivor Series. So then he recently just came back on a live event, then he requested his release. So I'm sure those three names will be good for AEW, but I think Itami's for sure going back to Japan. TJP could go back to TNA, maybe. I'm not sure, but I think he should maybe think about AEW for TJP. Well, again, TJ Perkins always will be to me. Had a lot of talent for sure, and he just never really got they never really went all out with him at all. They toned him down big time. And Tye Dillinger as well. All those guys definitely go to any promotion, and they'll definitely do great things. But yeah, guys, again, everything's going well so far here down south. Again, I will be back again next Thursday was when I return home. Though I will most likely still be able to get my live reviews in, though, which if I do, they'll be very brief because I do have good internet connection here. So we'll roll from there. So I won't be able to probably watching Raw or SmackDown whatnot live. I'll probably catch most of them whenever I can. But again, I most likely will still be able to do brief live reviews though while I'm down here. So yeah, guys, again, everything's going great so far. Pulled off the surprise, of course, also. But yeah, guys. So what are your thoughts though on the Hideo Itami, TJP, and Tye Dillinger releases today from WWE? Leave thoughts down in the comment section below. And make sure to always click my like and subscribe. More content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at @DemandAirborne93. Of that, guys, I'm checking out. I'll see you guys all in my next video, whenever they may be. So until then, guys, have a great rest of your night. Take care, everybody.